I don't want to be here. It sucks here. If you do not stop this right now. Look, we're here as a family. If you just stand up and walk with me, I will take you to the water slides tomorrow. Knock it off. That is not appropriate. If your child is melting down because they don't want to be in a public place and you're in the public place, number one, I want you to go to the edges of the place. And then number two, I want you to do one of these 4 things based on the kind of child you have. And by edges, I mean like the edge of the grocery store, the edge of the park, somewhere kind of private. If the child who's melting down is one who you know will have a meltdown if they haven't had a snack by like 3:30, sit down and silently start peeling an orange or a banana, whatever you've got. You want no words on this kid. Do not ask if they want the orange, just hand them the peeled orange. Model breathing. If you have a child who is sensitive to hot water, cold water, big crowds, big noises, that kind of stuff, do this. Titrate to their sensory profile. If you've got a pair of headphones, offer the headphones. Turn off lights, do whatever you can to make the sensory environment easier to manage. You need to use a soft and melodic voice, and remember that your child is not doing this on purpose. The environment is too much. If you have a child who's constantly telling you that things are so unfair, you need to use the 3 S's that sound like this. You really didn't want to come here today. This sucks and you are counting the minutes till we get home. You hate it here and can't believe Mama brought you. This is not to fix the problem. This is just to get your child back into a state of regulation. If you get their perspective wrong, you're absolutely gonna know, and then you need to try again. You cannot force these kinds of children to have a delightful time just because you're having a delightful time, and it is okay to be unhappy about whatever family event that you are at. You need to use a soft, positive voice, positive opposites, and be understanding of their perspective as different than your own. If your child uses a lot of provocative language when they're upset, loves lists, charts, kind of knowing how things are gonna go, here's what you need to do. Stay away from labeling feelings and instead help them go to the next right step. Do not respond to the provocative language. Use a soft and whispering voice to help them move to the next thing. Sometimes visuals may be supportive. First this, then that. Draw a picture of it. A big piece of this is knowing what kind of child you have and what kind of moment it is. What kind of support does your child need in this moment? And reframing from they're throwing a meltdown because they don't want to be here to they're throwing a meltdown and I'm the one who can help them get out of it. You can still hold your boundary, have your fun, do your family event, but your child is telling you that they need a little more help. So give it to them.